So if you've been trading the Euro USD this week, you're either smiling or crying. Which one is it for you? Well, stay with us. We're going to go over to the chart and we're going to see why this week the Euro USD has been just a little bit mad. So welcome everyone to Old Man Wisdom. We're again looking at the Euro USD. And like I said in the intro, if you've been trading the Euro USD this week, you've either been crying or laughing. Now, which one is it for you? Well, the reason I say that is because this little blue rectangle here shows the start of the week. This is in the UK, the markets open on a Sunday evening. And of course, the markets came up and immediately dropped. And you'll notice here that it bounced around this moving average nearly all week. And all week we've only been looking to buy the Euro USD. We had a sell trade here, which we obviously ignored because price was above the moving average. And although it dipped below and above constantly all week, we never got any buy or sell signals after this one. But then on Thursday, the Euro USD just shot up and broke what we might call this resistance here. It broke above it and we got a buy signal. Now I'm going to explain why I didn't take this buy signal, and it's very, very simple. You'll notice that in order to take this buy signal, there was no obvious area to put a stop loss. It would either have to be below the moving average, which was 80 pips, or below the last kind of obvious low, which was nearly 100 pips. And of course, my maximum stop loss is 50. So under no circumstances was I going to take this buy trade. What I was looking for is for price to come back down and then bounce back up and get a buy trade or buy signal from the MACD. However, price did come down, but just shot through the moving average and is currently still trying to push down. So the reason I say you'll either be laughing or crying is because if you tried to trade in this area, it would have been a nightmare, an absolute nightmare. If you bought here and put your stop loss here, you'd have got stopped out, look, all along here. If you tried to sell in these areas here, well, you'd have put your stop loss here and got stopped out. So some traders will have lost 2 or 3 times this week and they'll just be crying. Other traders may well have caught this push up and they'll be laughing. But the reason I'm smiling, maybe not laughing, but I'm certainly smiling, is because I've avoided this horrible zigzag motion that the Euro USD has done this week. It's just awful. And of course, if you thought you was in good profit by buying somewhere around this area, you were in good profit, but then it suddenly moved against you and your profits may well have gone. So what can we expect, or what am I looking for next week? Well, it's very, very obvious. Anybody who regularly watches this channel knows that if price is under the moving average, I'm only looking to sell, and if price is above the moving average, I'm only looking to buy. Well, currently it's Friday, the 29th of October 2021, and price on Friday has pushed below the moving average, and so next week I'm only looking to sell. But it's a little bit more than that. What I want is for price to move back up so that we have an obvious area to put our stop loss. Now, price might move all the way up to the moving average and touch it. And when it comes back down, we're looking for a sell signal on the MACD, which means that price has to go below the 3 pip mark here on the MACD. Once it goes below the 3 pip mark, we will get a sell signal. So we want to find an area where we can put a nice, easy stop loss. So I want price to move back up either in the next few hours before the market closes today on Friday, or I want it to move back up on Monday morning, Monday afternoon, and make a nice little high here before it continues on its merry way down. You'll notice here where this sell signal was, the reason it painted was because the MACD dropped just below the 3 pip mark here on the MACD, and that's what we'll be looking again here for next week. So we won't make any rash decisions today on a Friday. We're going to wait to see what the market does, and I say hopefully it will make a slight push back up, and then we can look for our sell signal next week. So keep your eyes peeled. This is currently on the 1 hour chart. The moving average is the 20 simple moving average, but it's taken from the 1 day chart and plotted on the 1 hour chart. And the MACD, the levels are 30, 110, and it's set to close. So if you want to follow along, please do. And in the meantime, of course, have a great weekend. And next week, I hope everyone has a really good trading week ahead of them. So take care, and I'll speak to you soon.